ABC6 News at noon.
Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday to you. I'm Tara Lynn Azak. We start your news at noon with a developing story. A months-long mystery drawing closer to a resolution. State police in Rhode Island announced they've arrested 2 men on murder charges in the Carbuncle Pond case. Now, it was all the way back in December when a woman's body was discovered at the pond in Coventry. The DEM initially responded, calling it a suspicious incident, and state police picked up the investigation from there. But they did not offer any additional comments for months. That left locals we spoke with this winter on edge.
There's been less people coming down here. There's usually quite a few people fishing, walking, but there's a lot less lately. It's the unknown. You don't know if it's somebody around here. Who did it? Is it going to happen again?
And yesterday we learned about those 2 arrests, with state police saying the victim was connected to at least one of the men. And ABC6 News reporter Yanni Trigelis joins us live from Kent County Courthouse with who state police are charging in this crime and the new details at noon. Yanni, what can you tell us?
Sarah Linwell, both Gary Gromkwicks and Michael Lambert held without bail today on murder and conspiracy to commit murder charges in the December 22 death of Layla Patricia Duarte de Luz. Now, neither man entered a plea in district court, and a judge sent this matter up to Superior Court. 2 men charged in the murder of Layla Patricia Duarte de Luz appearing in Kent County District Court this morning. While in court, prosecutors reading the extensive, chilling details of what they say happened the night of December 21st, when they allege the 2 men, Gary Gromkwicks and Michael Lambert, killed the pregnant woman in cold blood.
Autopsy revealed the cause of death to be blunt force trauma to the head. Dr. Cherkov discovered that the female was 8 to 10 weeks pregnant. Water in the lungs indicated the female was alive when she entered the water.
The body, first discovered that morning, remained unidentified for several days until December 27th, when authorities identified the body as de Luz, who had previously been reported missing from a residence of Brockton, Mass. One of the defendants, Gromkwicks, had a lengthy history with the victim, and the woman was pregnant with his child when police say he killed her in Coventry. Prosecutors also say police called him on December 27th, and when asked if the suspect had any contact with her recently,
I don't know, maybe a few days ago, she wouldn't return my texts. Near the end of the telephone call, an increasingly agitated Gromkwicks said, "I'm all set. I have a girlfriend. I don't want anything to do with Layla."
Details unveiled in court Wednesday morning show cell phone data of Gromkwicks and Michael Lambert, along with de Luz, traveling from her Brockton home shortly before 4 a.m. into Rhode Island, making stops in Pawtucket, Lincoln, and Coventry. Throughout the night, prosecutors say the 3 were also seen on surveillance video, including at a 7-Eleven in Lincoln.
Video inside the store revealed Lambert examining his left hand, which appeared to have a laceration or abrasions on the knuckles. He also closely examined his clothing and sneakers. The lacerations were not previously visible when Lambert was on video at the Brockton Shell Station.
And 1 month after de Luz's death, a Jeep mat was found in a Cranston cemetery. Now, after a search of Lambert's car, that car that they were in that night, they did find that a mat from the back of his car was missing from it. We're live in Warwick. Yanni Trigelis, ABC6 News.
Yanni, thank you for that update. Also developing at noon, Republican Congressman George Santos is facing criminal charges. Santos is now in custody after surrendering to federal authorities on Long Island. He's charged with wire fraud, money laundering, theft of public funds, and making false statements. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
Embattled Republican Congressman George Santos facing a judge today, just hours after federal prosecutors announced criminal charges. Santos charged with wire fraud, money laundering, theft of public funds, and making false statements. In the 13-count indictment, prosecutors allege he used political contributions to line his pockets, unlawfully applied for pandemic-era unemployment benefits, and lied to the House of Representatives. Santos expected to appear in court later today. Sources tell ABC News he's expected to plead not guilty.
Congressman, did you misuse campaign finances?
Is there the way blocking entrance?
Santos hasn't said how he was able to donate more than $500,000 to his campaign after earning just $55,000 2 years earlier. He's also facing allegations that he illegally used campaign funds to pay for personal expenses like rent. Santos has denied any criminal wrongdoing.
Are you worried about being prosecuted?
I have no clue. I don't know what it's about.
You have no idea what it's about.
Nope.
There have been growing calls for Santos to step down. He's been accused of lying about everything from his resume to his family history.
Will you step down?
I will not.
The congressman said he worked for Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, graduated from college, and that his grandparents survived the Holocaust and his mother was in the 9/11 attacks. All of that is untrue. Santos speaking with Piers Morgan on Talk TV.
I've been a terrible liar. It wasn't about tricking the people. This was about getting accepted by the party here local.
If Santos is convicted of a crime, he could continue to serve in Congress, though he'd likely face growing pressure to resign. He would have to be removed by 2/3 majority vote in the House. If convicted, Santos faces 20 years in prison, though it's unclear if he'll actually end up serving that much time. Rena Roy, ABC News, Central Islip, New York.
And now to our special coverage of the ocean race in Newport. Our ABC6 News team is out in Newport all day getting ready for the arrival of boats participating in the ocean race. Our ABC6 anchor Tiffany Murphy joins us live to tell us what the race is all about and what to expect in Newport. Tiffany, how is it out there?
Hey, good afternoon, Tara Lynn. You can feel the excitement building right now. I just found out a few moments ago that these racing teams are just 3 hours away from crossing the finish line. They left from Brazil 17 days ago, and in that time have gone nearly 5,500 nautical miles. They'll go more by the time they race to the finish here. And in those past 17 days, boy, have they had a difficult time at it, racing 24/7 around the clock with some crazy weather conditions. In fact, one of the teams isn't going to cross the finish line with the other three because they broke their mast during a pretty wicked storm that happened a couple nights ago. So let's talk about what happens once they get to the finish line. The entire Fort Adams State Park will be open to the public starting Saturday and Sunday this week, and again Saturday and Sunday next week. A ton of really cool opportunities for you to bring the whole family out. There will be live music as well. You can learn about sailing. You can learn about sustainability and the culture and life of ocean life. We have so much more to talk about coming up, and you know, it takes hundreds of people behind the scenes to make something like today and the next 9 days happen. So we're going to talk to one of the guys that is at the helm of making this possible here in Newport. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Reporting live from Fort Adams State Park in Newport, Tiffany Murphy, ABC6 News.
Tiffany, thank you. We'll see you in just a bit. Now let's get a first check of your forecast Newport style with ABC6 Storm Tracker meteorologist Kelly Bates.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Kelly Bates. I'm here in Newport at Fort Adams, where we're waiting for the arrival of the boats for the ocean race. And they'll be coming right up the bay here. Our winds today here in Newport are going to be really light. It's going to be pretty smooth sailing. The water's almost like glass. Wind speeds will be light too at 5 to 15 miles per hour. And we're expecting sunshine all day. So it's going to be really pleasant. I think if you were to come down, the gear you would require would be honestly sunblock or maybe an umbrella if you're susceptible to the sun. And we're looking at temperatures that'll be near 65. So hope you can come down and see us. We'd love to see you.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Enjoy that weather out there. Now to more of today's headlines. A fire severely damaged a home on Enfield Drive in West Warwick. It started just after 11 last night, and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. No injuries were reported. And a Homeland Security official says U.S. border authorities encountered more than 10,000 migrants along the U.S. southern border on Tuesday. That's already more than the government estimates after Title 42 is lifted on Thursday. Now, Title 42 is a COVID-era rule that makes it easier to turn away migrants at the border. As of Wednesday morning, there were more than 28,000 migrants in Customs and Border Protection custody. And former President Donald Trump will take questions tonight at a CNN town hall. It comes just a day after a federal jury in Manhattan found him liable for sexually abusing and defaming writer E. Jean Carroll. Well, the jury awarded Carroll nearly $5 million in the civil battery and defamation case. Trump rarely sits down with CNN for questions. Kaitlan Collins hosts the town hall event tonight. And the University of Georgia's football team has declined an invitation to visit President Biden at the White House. It was meant to celebrate the Bulldogs' second national championship. But the University of Georgia Athletic Association says the suggested date of the visit, June 12th, won't work for the team. However, it says the Bulldogs are appreciative of the invitation and look forward to other opportunities for Georgia teams moving forward. And a substitute teacher in Florida faces child abuse charges for allegedly letting a 7th grader take a hit off of her vape pen. According to a police report, a 7th grader said a substitute teacher named Jennifer Hale heard his friend say he wanted to vape and that she said, "I have one," and pulled it out. That 7th grader says she then asked if he wanted a hit and told him not to report it. She reportedly admitted it and was escorted off school grounds. And police over in East Hartford, Connecticut released body cam video of officers rescuing residents from an apartment complex filled with smoke on Monday. One evacuee was in a wheelchair and police were there for a welfare check. Once they noticed the smoke, they took immediate action. Police said everyone made it out safely. 2 officers were sent to the hospital for treatment but have been released. And still to come on your ABC6 News at noon, a surprising find in your backyard. One woman thought someone threw a rock into her house, but not so fast. What it really was coming up. And we take a live look back in Newport ahead of the Ocean Race. Tiffany is back here again after the break with a very special guest. We'll be back after this. Stay with us.
When you're injured, don't be fooled into taking a tiny check from the insurance company. Once you start adding up medical expenses, lost wages, and pain and suffering, that check is oftentimes a lot less than what you need. Just say no to the insurance company and their tiny check. Instead, say yes to everything you deserve. Call a law firm that will demand top dollar for your injuries.
DeOliveira and Associates.
Call DeOliveira and Associates on the Hurt Line right now.
Ivisia Dry Eye Drops. Made with hydrating polymers, moisturizing hyaluronic acid, and revitalizing trehalose for instant dryness relief that lasts up to 8 hours. Ivisia, we see a better way.
Announcing new non-stop flights to Los Angeles from Rhode Island TF Green International Airport. Fly Breeze Airways from PVD with low fares and no change fees. Nice and easy. Book now at flybreeze.com.
Did you know, unless you treat dandruff regularly, it will keep coming back? Try Head & Shoulders shampoo. Dandruff is caused by irritation to a germ that lives on everyone's scalp. Unlike regular shampoo, Head & Shoulders contains zinc pyrithione, which fights the dandruff-causing germ and helps prevent it from coming back. It's gentle on hair and provides up to 100% dandruff protection, clinically proven. Try Head & Shoulders shampoo and conditioner. For best results, use with every wash. This has been Medifax for Head & Shoulders.
Car wreck? Call anytime, 24/7. Car wrecks don't just happen between 9 and 5, and serious injuries don't take a day off. At the Bottaro Law Firm, neither do we. If you've been injured, you can call us right now. Nights, weekends, holidays, don't put it off till Monday. Don't even wait till morning. Call or text anytime 24/7 and get help in seconds. A serious injury needs a fast response. 7's the way to go. Call Mike Bottaro. Call or text 777-7777.
And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker meteorologist, Skylar Spindler.
We're looking outside across Providence. It looks a little hazy outside. That's just because the smoke fire from all the way out in Western Canada is hitching a ride on the jet stream. You can kind of see it just pulling right in. So this green is moving right into our area. So it'll keep our skies just slightly hazy. But yesterday we saw a bulk of it. Now today, not so much, just some very high, thin smoke in the atmosphere. But that's not going to affect any of our air quality here at the surface. So as we look outside, we have this high pressure system in place, and that's keeping us with those nice sunny skies through today. So we're going to expect that warm up here very quickly in the afternoon. We'll see those 70-degree temperatures here after about 3 o'clock, and you can kind of see now like how warm we are outside. As we move in through the afternoon, we have a lot of sunshine, so some of these areas, even where you're seeing 73, could be about a degree or two warmer just because of that afternoon heating today. But our Cape and coastline is going to stay still in the 60s through the day until we get into the evening. But here's what we're looking at. So Cape in the coastal area will keep you in the 60s for the day. We are going to stay sunny through the afternoon. The winds will be out of the west-northwest at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Overnight tonight, we're going to be pretty clear. Temperatures not too bad as we get into the overnight hours. We'll still be in the 50s with the winds out of the west at about 5 miles an hour. So what we can expect coming up for tomorrow. So out west, we do have this disturbance that's going to try to make its way into our area much later into next week. But for now, we do have this little system that is not well organized. That's going to be trying to pop into the area. And what we're going to get left of this is just some leftover showers. So really, we're not going to see much. Only a few of us will catch some sprinkles and light showers through that for Thursday and again on Friday. So a few of you guys, especially along the Cape, you might see a couple of these little spotty little pop-up showers that will pass through very quickly, but most of us are going to stay dry. So those rain chances Thursday, Friday, Saturday, less than 20%. The good news, Sunday, 0. So that's great for Mother's Day if you're going to be heading outdoors this weekend. Allergy forecast, it is in the high to severe range for today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. We got a little bit of that coating on the cars. You can kind of see that yellow pollen everywhere. So just be aware that's going to continue through next week. Here's a look at the 7 days. So tomorrow we're going to be about 79 degrees. We're going to keep those 80-degree temperatures through tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Expect some random little isolated showers for only a few of you guys. Most of us will stay dry. By the time we get into Sunday, it's going to be 70 degrees, so it'll be a beautiful day to get outdoors and enjoy the afternoon with Mom.
This week, the end of Title 42 as migrants wait to cross. Plus, will America default?
We pay our bills.
The debt ceiling showdown. More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
How do you print money legally? Just own an insurance company. They get a payment every month. But if you get injured, they argue about paying you. It's going to take a lawyer to get you a fair payment. At Rob Levine & Associates, we use the power of law to get you more than the insurance company wants to pay. And our size, experience, and efficiency can get it quickly. That's why so many people choose us over others. There's only one Rob Levine & Associates. Call the heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
These are spectacular. I wonder who the artist is.
Glorious colors.
I can see myself in that backyard.
Cambridge pavers bring a backyard to life. And Cambridge pavers will keep their rich colors and stay beautiful for years to come, thanks to the unique Armortech process. Let Cambridge make a masterpiece of your home.
Armortech, you have the dreams come true.
What are you waiting for? Let's go.
Who wants to come fix a penis?
I'm in.
I would have bet my money on the other one.
All kids have different learning styles, and some schools just aren't a good fit. That's why it's important to have a mix of traditional public schools and public charter schools. A charter school can be a good option for students who thrive in smaller settings. And communities with both traditional and charter schools have higher graduation rates. Charter schools are public schools, free and open to all. Now that's something to clap about.
And welcome back to your News at Noon. We thank you so much for joining us. We continue with our special coverage of the Newport Ocean Race. We're going to go back out now to Tiffany with a special guest from Sail Newport. She joins us live. Tiffany.
Hey, yeah, a very special guest indeed. The main guy that makes this all happen. This is Brad Reed from Sail Newport. Thanks for joining us today. I know you're very busy.
Tiffany, we're glad to have you guys down here, and what a great day, beautiful weather, and the boats are coming in approximately 2 or 3 hours, or 3 or 4 hours actually.
This isn't your first rodeo. You've done this before. What does the excitement feel like?
Well, you know, as Rhode Islanders, we've been welcoming mariners for millennium, right? And this is our chance to welcome these incredible athletes sailing 35,000 miles around the planet to one of the most iconic harbors and bays in the world. So We as Sail Newport, as the Marine community, we're specifically and uniquely positioned to host this race, and we're just delighted to do so.
Yeah, this is the third consecutive time that Newport has hosted the race, and lucky enough, we are the only city in North America that's hosting a stopover. What does that mean?
Well, we bid on the event, and we got it in 2015. They liked it so much, they gave an exclusive negotiating for 2018, which we won, and then again, we won it for 2023. We're just proud to be able to do it. We could not do this without the help of the state of Rhode Island, the governor's office, Chairman Abney, all the different folks up in Providence, and also the city and all of our sponsors, including our co-host 11th Hour Racing.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is an event that's open to all of Rhode Islanders and visitors as well. So we have about 30 seconds left. When folks show up, what will they encounter?
It's a family-friendly festival, including wonderful food from Audrain Hospitality, amazing features like our Exploration Zone presented by Bank Newport, so many different things for families to do, and of course see the boats, meet the teams. It's a week-long festival. It starts on the 13th with our opening ceremony at 11 o'clock and goes all the way through the 21st, but today is about the arrivals. The boats are finishing right here, right behind us. They'll be finishing in approximately 3 hours. Come down. There's no parking fee today. There is a small parking fee during the event, but please come down to Fort Adams, join in the celebration, welcome these incredible athletes. We are so psyched that Channel 6 is here.
Yeah, thanks. We are psyched to be here. We have a prime spot too, folks. So we will be live here from Fort Adams State Park. We'll be here to catch all the action as these boats race to the finish. We'll be live at 4, 5, and 6. Hope to see you then. Sending it back to you in the station now, Tara Lynn.
Great stuff, Tiffany. If you can today, get down to Newport and say hi to our ABC6 News team. Absolutely beautiful out there. Still to come on ABC6 News at noon, why a New Jersey family is in shock after something from far away smashed through their roof. We have more on this.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend at the Rhode Island Convention Center. Browse the largest display of hot tubs in New England at huge discounts. That's this weekend at the Rhode Island Convention Center.
I'm really proud to represent people in our community. Here at our law firm, we talk about making sure that we're doing the right thing for our clients at all times. When clients call us, I want them to know that we're on the case. They're putting their trust in us, and we're here to get things done for them. People need someone in their corner fighting for them, standing up for their rights. We want to do everything we can to help our clients and make it as easy as possible for them to get their life back on track.
Want luxury hair repair that doesn't cost $50? Pantene's Pro Vitamin formula repairs hair, as well as the leading luxury bonding treatment for softness and resilience without the price tag. If you know it's Pantene.
Suffering from sinus congestion, especially at night? Try Vicks Sinex for instant relief that lasts up to 12 hours. Vicks Sinex targets congestion at the source, relieving nasal congestion and sinus pressure by reducing swelling in the sinuses. Try Vicks Sinex.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
I'm Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Banson. I've been all over the Northeast tracking weather my entire weather career, from New York to Philly to right here in southern New England. And I've tracked all different types of weather, blizzards, hurricanes, even tornadoes. And you never really know how important weather is until it can affect you and your community. And that's why I come in, and I'm here to do the best job I can to give you the most accurate local forecast and keep you and your family safe. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Banson. Thank you for putting your trust in the ABC6 Storm Trackers.
Watch ABC6 News first at 4 immediately after Hot Bench.
Well, welcome back. Trending now, an experience that's literally out of this world. A woman thought someone had thrown a rock into her family's central New Jersey home, but when she picked it up, the rock was warm. Now they're convinced it was a meteorite that fell through the roof and left a hole in the hardwood floors. Wow. The woman and her family plan to meet with an astrophysicist to examine what made such a big bang. And listen to this, it's so cute. An elementary school in Michigan is going viral for its kindergarten signing day. The principal got the idea from social media, saying high school students are celebrated for going to college, so why not give 5-year-olds the same treatment? The students signed a contract with a stamp of their hand, promising to come to school with a good night's sleep, a great attitude, and a desire to learn. The principal says the point is to build confidence in the class of 2036. And still to come on ABC 6 News at noon, Skylar has another look at your afternoon forecast, and I think you're going to like it, maybe even love it. We will be back right after this. Stay with us.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Times, medical mistakes are made that can cause serious injury.
It was clear that things weren't dealt with properly.
It was a misdiagnosis.
My child has cerebral palsy.
It didn't feel right to say it, but I knew.
The procedure was done incorrectly.
I knew things went wrong.
I just wanted the truth.
Tell them you've called D'Oliveira and Associates. They'll help you get the answers and benefits you deserve.
Confidentially and free.
Call D'Oliveira and Associates on the Hurt Line right now.
Time to get ready for summer. Turn it on. Hose it down. Fire it up. And don't forget to call Petro.
Petro?
That's right. At Petro Home Services, we promise to keep your AC system running at peak efficiency with a Sure Start AC tune-up. Our expert technicians will come when you call 24/7 in any emergency to keep your AC running smoothly. That's the Petro promise.
Call Petro now for this special offer.
We live our lives on our home's fabrics, and though we come and go, our odors stay. It's called odor transfer. Left untreated, those odors get trapped inside fabrics and then release smells into your air. Ew. You need new Febreze Fabric Refresher. Its new formula is proven to deliver longer-lasting odor-fighting power so you can enjoy longer-lasting freshness, even hours after spraying. The more everyone sprays, the fresher your whole home stays. New Febreze Fabric Refresher.
And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker meteorologist, Skylar Spindler.
Well, we're going to be nice and warm today, and tomorrow even warmer. We're going to see those upper 70s for Thursday. By the time we get into Friday and Saturday, could catch those little isolated showers possibly. That's not going to be for all of us, just a few of us. So just throwing it out there just for you guys in case someone happens to catch that. But most of us will stay dry. It's going to be beautiful on Sunday, 70 degrees, and a great day to enjoy Mother's Day.
Skylar, thank you, and thank you for joining us for ABC 6 News at noon. The news continues first at 4 with more from Newport. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Get out and enjoy that weather today.
You Bet Your Life, weekdays at 4:30 on ABC6.